Those talking about 2023 are not fair to Buhari. Senate Chief Whip Dr. Orji Uzor Kalu was a guest of a radio station in Umuahia, Abia State, recently where he spoke for the first time on his rumored presidential ambition and other issues. The program coincided with the 29th anniversary of the creation of Abia State, which he governed from 1999 to 2007. Igbeaku Orji monitored the program. What is your assessment of Abia State at 29? To build a nation or state is one of the difficult things to do. Leadership is a very big burden. The young men of today were not there when I was governor, but the legacies will linger. That was why, as governor, I made education free and compulsory. I also introduced the Work to Learn program for artisans, people in Ariaria International Market, Ahia Ohuru in Aba, and the town market in Umuahia. We are going to school in the evening. We also went further to pay their WAEC fees to encourage them because education is number one. That made all the traders hawking goods on the road to go to school. You have pointed out the areas that you actually excelled when you held sway in Abia State. What areas do you think the present government can improve on to move Abia forward? Well, it is not my duty to come to radio to discuss the present government or past government. Government is an institution and I have a channel that I can use to pass whatever I want them to improve on to the governor. I was once the governor of the state, so I have a channel through which I can send my opinion about governance. If I discuss the governor publicly, it means being former governor or being part of the state is no longer there. Some people in All Progressive Congress, APC, People's Democratic Party, PDP, All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, and other can do that. Orji Kalu cannot do that on radio. I am a very courageous man, but I want unity and peace so that whenever I advise, it will be taken seriously in-house. They will know that it is not for political reasons, cheap popularity or witch hunt, because this is what has been happening, so I am changing the scenario as I can send letters. I can send informations. I can send text messages to the governor. I can advise directly or indirectly. I can advise through his chief of staff. I can advise through secretary to state government. I can advise through his commissioners. That is what leadership is all about. I am not running to be governor of Abia State. Neither am I running to be anything that will conflict with the interest of my party. I am a former governor. The publicity secretary of APC can criticize the governor. Members of APC can criticize the governor or praise him because they have never been governor, but I have a channel through which I can pass my grievances and understand of people to the governor of Abia State. You moved a motion for an amendment to administration of criminal justice system in Nigeria. How is that amendment going right now at the Senate? I did not only move a motion, I have proposed amendment to the criminal justice system. I have also proposed an amendment to the criminal justice system so that it could be strengthened for it to be free and fair to all, because a free society is critical to the survival of democracy. There are two parts to democracy. One is the hard part and the other one is the soft part, or what I will call the software and hardware of democracy. The software of democracy is like rule of law, being fair to all, obeying traffic lights, making sure you pay the policeman on the road, making sure you obey the laws. I am not doing it because I went to Kuje prison. A lot of Nigerians are suffering for doing nothing, and those are the amendments I want to see because I am a victim. A victim must be able to correct what is injustice in the eyes of the people. I am doing it not because I want to score a point. I am doing it because I saw a defect in our law. Those defects will be discussed in the Senate and they will go for concurrence in the House of Representatives. So it is not what I want, it is what is good for Nigerians. For any leader to start talking about society, he must be able to do what is right to the society. When I was governor, we obeyed the laws. Thank you for listening to this news. Wow. A very nice interview and a great response to the interview. But then, Ojudo Kalo, you never hit the nail on the head. You never hit the nail on the head by saying your mind if truly you are interested or you aspire for the presidency come 2023. All you did was you are just still floating on the water. You're still floating on the water, because what the people actually want to hear from you is, in as much as the people are aspiring or agitating that Orji Uzor Kalu is going for 2023. Now, to you, does it go down well with you? Is it truly your ambition to go in for 2023 presidency? And if it's ambition, that means you are in support of the Igbo presidency come 2023. And going in for presidency come 2023, you say that those saying about it are not being fed to the president. How? How? Is it that you want a Northerner to come in once again, or you are against the Igbo presidency, or you are in support of the Igbo presidency? Because that sentence in line has a lot of meaning on it. It is either you are against the Igbo presidency, or you are in support of it, or you want the Northerners to rule once more. And as per your administration as a governor of Abia State, yes, one will say that all these things you mentioned came to play of a truth. But what the people are so much angry of is the huge sum that was diverted from the state purse to your private purse. You see, and that is the main reason why you were actually monitored and followed, and that is why at the end of the day you were labeled as an embezzler and siphoner, and that ended and landed you in prison. So what are you trying to say? What are you trying to insinuate? Are you insinuating that all of those things are not true, that of a truth you did all of these things and you exhausted all the money or allocation given to you on all of these things, so you never siphoned? So all the wealth you have today, you actually have them before you became a governor? Is that what you're trying to insinuate? No, you can't say that. All right, you can't say that. My viewers, what is your own opinion based on all that Orji Uzor Kalu have just said? What's your observation? Do you think he is telling us the truth? Do you think so? Please, your comments are very, very important. Don't hesitate to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.